Hello and welcome to our natural pause. A chance to rest, to refocus and experience mindfulness through art. And for today's pause, we'll be focusing on Reflections, the artwork by Sylvia Wishart, part of Aberdeenshire Museum Services collection of around 250,000 objects, many of which, just like this painting, reflect the local environment and the culture of the region. In this natural pause, we're paying attention on purpose to what we're thinking and how we're feeling. We're noticing what's going on in our bodies and all around us. There really is no right or wrong way to pause and to practice mindfulness through art, perhaps bringing a curious, non-judgmental understanding to what's going on right here, right now. So today I invite you to simply and gently accept your experience as it is. Embrace and work with whatever's here as best you can. And so starting off in a seated or a standing position, closing the eyes if you're able to, and taking a moment for ourselves to gently focus on the simple act of breathing. Something our amazing bodies do thousands and thousands of times a day without us even realizing. This simple act of breathing is an act of nourishment for each and every cell of our body. And although it's not complicated or difficult, it might not always be easy to focus on this one breath in and this one breath out. Perhaps following the breath all the way in, all the way out. And then getting curious and asking, where do I feel the breath most in the body? Is it at the tip of the nostrils as I breathe in? Is it down into the throat or the chest or the abdomen? Or is it the slightly warmer temperature of the out breath that I focus on? Where do I feel the breath most in the body? And then just lightly resting the awareness there for a few moments at your own pace, in your own time. And so as we sit here in our own spaces, our own bodies, with our own breathing, now opening the eyes and taking a look at the painting in front of you. Perhaps allowing the eyes to soften, to widen, to gaze with curiosity. What is it you see? What is your eye drawn to first? And perhaps you're noticing whether you like the painting, this almost abstract glimpse into the sea. Perhaps you're immediately drawn to the composition or wondering about the location. Perhaps you're seeing colors or shapes, possibly the familiar shape of a boat, golden in the foreground, and the immediate labeling of something that we surely know to be true. And how about inviting ourselves instead to lean into the uncertainty of this painting, inviting our gaze to follow the unknown, the gentle, soothing colors, the curves, the ripples, the reflections, as if we were immersing ourselves headfirst into unknown territory. Perhaps your eye is drawn to the middle of the painting. The cooler hues, the undulations of what might be the curve of a wave or the softly rippling sand on a beach. And once again, inviting the uncertainty, finding meaning in beautiful simplicity and embracing what is. This surely needs no classification or categorization. Allowing this painting to be a shelter of sorts, away from the obvious, away from the certain. Descending into the beauty of not needing to see things a certain way. And perhaps allowing our imagination to be drawn in. How did the artist feel when she was painting this? What mood was she in? Did she paint this for someone or simply for herself? And gazing once more upon this painting, getting curious about what might be and what might not be, and being okay with what is instead, letting the painting be exactly as it is. Our experience of gazing at the artwork exactly as it is. No more and no less, no right and no wrong, enough. Drifting our gaze slowly across the whole painting, from the soft shapes to the ripples, the gentle hues and the ways the colours change from apricot to rust to gentle orange to light blues and soft greys, overlaid and reflected throughout the painting. The blurred lines, the openness, the innocence, the invitation into uncertainty. And then for the final part of our natural pause, letting our focus on the painting gently fade away, allowing our awareness to come back to the safe place that's our very own breath. Simple, reliable, dependable, this act of breathing in and breathing out. The first thing we do when we enter this earth. Grounding ourselves once more with this simple act of breathing. And ready now to re-engage with whatever comes our way next. So thank you so much for sharing this natural pause with me. Whatever your experience has been of Reflections by Sylvia Wishart, perhaps allowing some gratitude for taking time just for you to lean into uncertainty, to just be. If you'd like to find more resources to inspire your health and well-being, check out the at-home pages on the Live Life Aberdeenshire website. Thank you, and goodbye for now.